Alright, so this is the first time using this new camera. I have a stand for I got a stand for my new iPhone, so I guess it's probably gonna be better quality than before. Anyways, so it's December and Symphogear G has been released, and I'm pretty excited to show you this deck. This is my Tsubasa fan build, and it's really just Tsubasa. I make sure to try and not mix other things in there as much as I possibly can. It might not be the strongest competitive build, but I like it this way personally. So that's beginning with the level 0 lineups. So I run 4 copies of this card. It's a 2/5 base, but then on enemy turns, if they have not 3 cards or less, 3 characters or less, she becomes 4k and level 1. So if they don't overextend, they will not be able to side attack this card. So if you have a full field of these, they can't do anything. This is the dating Tsubasa from the old set. You have like one other character on the field, she gains like 1000, and she cannot be reversed by auto effects, so no suiciders against her. Currently, I run 4 copies of the Kanade Suicider because she has Tsubasa in her name, so she's also considered a Tsubasa card. And yeah, she's a Suicider, and you can when she's played, you can pay to salvage any Tsubasa from your waiting room. This is the way I bond for my Tsubasa characters. Three of the 500 basic assist. Tap 2 characters, give something +1 level and +500 for that turn. Very, very useful for Tsubasa decks, because that's how the deck runs. This is the only non-Tsubasa card. I ran the other Brainstorm. I liked it a lot, but I think this is probably better for this deck. I don't want to run her, but I might just take her out later for for waifu purposes. Anyway, so it's Miku, Brainstormer, tap 2. For every climax hit, you salvage a character from your waiting room. It's just like the Silica Brainstorm. Now moving on to level 1s. So this is an old card. Climax, it's this 116k with Hand Encore. Climax is with Ao no Isen, so that's a 2k one. So when that card is played, she gains 15 until the end of enemy turn, so making her 1175. Well, if you don't play the Climax on her, if you play on her, it'll be like 9-5. That's a really strong card. These are new from G. 2 copies of this. It's a 105k. Very good. It's a very good card because you can tap 2, and tap 2 music character gives it 1 level and 2000 power, so 107k. But the problem is, let's say you have 2 back row, you can only tap, only one of them can be benefited, so no reason to run a lot of these. And she makes it easy for you to change. Moving on, Queen of Music, Tsubasa. Very, very powerful card. 106k, cannot side attack. That's really not much of a restriction, Finally, we have counters. 1/5 character counters. This is the box promo. Very awesome artwork. So this is also a new card, the new double rare. It's a shift assist on enemy turn. The character in front of this gains 1 level and 500 power. And when she's played, you can pay 1 to salvage an Ame no Habakiri, which is the event for changing Tsubasas. Anyways, because of the shift, it makes her easy to get to your hand, so I think 2 is fine. And if you have this, like if your line is like, this, and then you play the climax, and she'll be like 8k on enemy turn, and you can't side attack, because if you side attack, she's like level 2, so good luck getting any damage through. Well, if you double trigger or something, yeah. So that's my level 1 lineup. Level 2, there's something I'm iffy about. I don't know if I'm to keep this card. It's a 2/1 and she basically doesn't do anything except combo with a 2k one cell. And when you play the 2k one cell, you pay 1 and bottom deck enemy level 1 from any position of their field. it's good for removing some of the more annoying encores or assists, but I don't know. I might, if I take her out, I will be changing her for the 2-1 AK on enemy turn. For every music on your field, she gains 500. So that will be like 10k if you have full field, and then if you have the assist, it's like level 3. Good luck citing that. Continuing with the characters, I play 3 of the level assists, and she's really good, you know, level assist obviously. And then when you play her, you can, on the turn you play her, you tap her, take the top of her deck, put under her a marker. The marker can be paid for events, so yeah, basically a free event. And yeah, you'll see why we need this. So 2-2-1 3k counters, very basic, but it's Tsubasa now. That's why I like it. I could put other characters if I want, but I want Tsubasa. Oh, that reminds me. This card's restriction for the climax combo is 04. You have to have 4 other Tsubasa on the field. So it's a really heavily restricted card. So yeah, I really don't think I'll be keeping this in the deck. Just for now, I'll just because it's hollow, I'm gonna try it. But I really don't think I'll be keeping her at all. Alright, so I played 2 of the old Ame no Habakiri change, and 1 of the new Ame no Habakiri, which is 2-1 event. This is a 2-2 event. When you play this, you remove it and you put a level 2 Tsubasa. So level your level 1s up to level 2, you know, level 2 Tsubasa from your field to, you know, waiting room, and then you put the old level 3 Tsubasa from your hand to the field, and then you heal 1, draw 2, drop 1. And this one is kind of the same thing, but then, well, you don't get the draw 2, drop 1, but yeah. And this one doesn't go to memory, this one just goes to your waiting room. Yeah, so which one I get is dependent. It's dependent on the situation, and I can choose, because I can choose to salvage which one I want to salvage, right? So that's why I got, you know, I chose to play 2 of the old one and 1 of the new one. I just need this removed, and then the level 3 will become 11k based, which is great. And this card, it's well, it goes to waiting room, so I can just salvage it, and you know, it just comes back. So it's decent. And okay, so for the level 3s, this is the old, yeah, the sign card. This is, I need like, you know, more, but yeah, this is the level 3 Tsubasa. She is this is the old one, 9-5 base, but then when Ame no Habakiri, the event, is in your memory, she also gains an additional 1.5k, so making her 11k base. And on play she does not heal, but then she draws 2, drops 1. So, well, if you change with event, she heals. So I played 3 copies of that, and the new Tsubasa. And I'm very happy to say I have pulled her. I have pulled the sign card of the new Tsubasa, which is like $250 right now. Yeah. Anyways, so this new Tsubasa is a 10k base, and when you play her, whether from change or from hand, she heals. So that's great already, right? And so what happens is when you change into her with the event, she gains plus 3k until the end of enemy turn. So like 13k with no assist. What the hell? That's, unless your opponent can bounce her, otherwise yeah, I don't think they're getting over this. And she climax combos with the new book trigger. When she climax combos, when she attacks, you pay 1, and then when you pay 1 and you're able to draw a card, so replenish your hand, because she doesn't give you a draw to drop 1. So you're gonna be going minus when you change into her. Anyway, so you pay 1, you draw 1, and then she gains 3,000 until the end of the opponent's turn. Okay, so what that means is, if on the turn, that's a no assist. On the turn you play her, you play her with the event at level 2, and that's 13k. And then you play the 1k 1 so, which is the climax, and then you pay for the climax combo, and you draw 1, and that will be 17k on the turn she's played with no assist at the back. And then on enemy turn, she's 16k, because 3k from your climax combo and 3k from the event. That is massive power, and she heals. Very, very, very powerful card. Moving on to climaxes. Sen no Namida. This is the climax combo for the new level 3 Tsubasa. Nothing much to say about it. It's a book trigger, so it's like 1k1, so I don't run gates anymore in this deck. So this is Kijin no Isen. It does climax combos with the 2-1 Tsubasa. The one that I don't think I'm gonna be keeping. I really like how the climax looks though. That's kind of why I really want to try running her. I might end up not running her, you know, don't know yet. And this is Ao no Isen, which is climax combos with the 116k. I think I'll probably try to run that one, or more copies of that one. There's also an interesting blue level 0 that I want to run. But yeah, that's it for now, I guess. And maybe I'll bring updates after I go tournaments with this deck. So thanks for watching, guys.